Welcome to class number 9 of the Leaving Cert Ordinary Level Algebra course, where you are going to start solving power equations. A power or index tells you how many times you multiply something by itself. A squared is A by A. A cubed equals A by A by A. A is called the base, and 3 is the power or index. For example, evaluate 2 cubed. 2 cubed equals 2 by 2 by 2, which equals 8. Evaluate 3 to the power of 4. 3 to the power of 4 is 3 by 3 by 3 by 3, which equals 81. Power rule number 1. Multiplying terms with the same base. Simplify A squared multiplied by A cubed. A squared is A by A. By A cubed, which is A by A by A. Giving an answer of A to the power of 5. There is a quicker way. When you are multiplying terms with the same base, just add the powers. This leads you on to power rule number 1. A to the power of m by A to the power of n equals A to the power of m plus n. For example, simplify x to the power of 4 by x cubed. Use power rule number 1, as both terms have x as their base. Add their powers to give x to the power of 7. In the next example, simplify 2x cubed y by 4x squared y cubed. Multiply the numbers to give 8. Multiply the x's to give x to the power of 5. Multiply the y's to give y to the power of 4. Remember that y can be written as y to the power of 1. Power rule number 2. Dividing numbers with the same base. Simplify x to the power of 5 divided by x squared. X to the power of 5 is x multiplied by itself 5 times. X squared is x by x. Do some cancelling, leaving you with x by x by x, which is x cubed. There is a quicker way. Take away the powers. 5 minus 2 to give x cubed. This leads you on to power rule number 2. A to the power of m divided by A to the power of n is equal to A to the power of m minus n. For example, simplify 16 x to the power of 5 y cubed over 4x cubed y squared. 16 divided by 4 gives 4. Now use power rule number 2. X to the power of 5 divided by x cubed is x squared. And y cubed over y squared is y. In the next example, simplify x to the power of 6 by x to the power of 4 over x cubed. Work out the top first. Add the powers to get x to the power of 10. Now subtract the powers. Top power minus bottom power to get x to the power of 7. Power rule number 3. Terms to the power of 0. Evaluate 2 to the power of 4 over 2 to the power of 4. 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 is 16, so it becomes 16 over 16, which is, of course, equal to 1. You can also work this out using power rule number 2, where you subtract the powers. This gives an answer of 2 to the power of 0. Now both of these answers have to be the same. Therefore, 2 to the power of 0 equals 1. In fact, any number to the power of 0 is 1. This is power rule number 3. For example, evaluate a half to the power of 0. The answer is 1 because any number to the power of 0 is 1.